video recap in association with Astounded.com.
Hi Joe, lovely to meet up with you on the range yesterday and begin working on your game. It's really all about hand path with you at this moment in time. If we take a little look at the top left footage, this is you at the start of the session. The hands should work up the lower red line until at least waist level. You can see that your hands are going on to the top red line way too early. The club as a result is very much on the line, stroke outside the line. Hands continue in that vein, getting way above plane. Now they start to really twist and drop behind you in an attempt to get the club in a decent hitting position. You can see there as well that left shoulder as the club stays on the line, that left shoulder pushing you up and obscuring your vision as you get to the top. Very laid off. Now it's a battle to get the club into some sort of position to hit. So they've got above plane. Now there's a drop below plane. Now I'm concentrating more on the hands at this moment in time. Hands now way underneath it. And now what we've got to do is we've got to steepen this shaft dramatically in order to make contact. And to be honest, not that it's very productive, but you do a really good job of getting that club back in front of you at the last minute. I mean, most guys from there would just stay way underneath it. But you can see there that right shoulder staying on top. A lot of forward flexion coming into it. And from there, really, all you're going to do is slice the ball or shank the ball. You can see how much more towards the neck the golf club is now, or how much more towards the neck the golf ball is as you approach impact. So all about the hands, trying to get the hands to work in a more appropriate manner. If we look at Charlie Wee down here on the bottom left-hand side of your screen, he's going to demonstrate what should happen during your takeaway. The hands are going to work up the lower red line more. As a result, the club is going to work inside more on the way back. So hands working up the lower red line before then getting onto the upper red line and then working straight back down the upper red line from the top. Club turning the corner naturally, no need to adjust the swing plane on the way through at the last minute, that split second before impact. So everything working much more as it should due to the improved hand path. So what we're seeing here on the top right is towards the end of your session, I'm trying to control your hand path here, trying to give you the feel of how much you can actually take the hands in. So this is quite an exaggerated move, but you can see there now the hands stay lower for longer before starting to work upwards. The left shoulder now is working down and under as opposed to forcing you up. So we look at the top of the backswing now. Much less laid off, arm plane a little bit more complementary to the shoulder plane. Here, arms way too upright for the shoulders. Club very, very laid off. From this position here now, you stand a chance of just making a downswing and keeping out of your own way. And that's something we discussed yesterday. You have to do with this sort of takeaway that we're seeing on the right, where the arms are working in more and the hands are working in more on the way back. You have to do less manipulation during the downswing. So between now and when we get together next, your key thoughts are to get the hands working in. Now remember, it's the hands, not the club. The club's just going to go for the ride. Hands in, 3/4 backswing, and then just give it a rip. Don't get in your own way in the downswing. Let the dust settle a little bit more in the downswing, but you can see there, 3/4 of the way back, you're in a much better position to hit a golf ball than you were at the start of your session. And there were some much better shots towards the end of your session, Joe. So good luck with it. I'll see you up at the range, no doubt, over the coming weeks. And if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. Well done.